What are you making?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a very delicious seafood boil. And I'm also gonna be showing you how to make a very delicious seafood boil sauce. I'm using 6 eggs. You can use as many as possible. Place them in cold water and cook them for about 10 to 15 minutes. In a large pot with 16 cups of water, I'm gonna be using this bag of spices and seasonings from a 3-ounce box of Zatarain crawfish, shrimp and crab boil. I'm also gonna add 1 tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning and 1 large Maggi crayfish. I'm gonna let it come to a boil while I clean the shrimps. I'm just gonna give them a quick wash. They are not actually dirty. So when you are washing them, be careful not to get poked. If this is your first time on my channel or you are a returning viewer and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button and on the notification bell so that you can get an alert whenever I post a video. Like and share the video. Thank you and God bless you. When I'm done, I'm gonna cut off that pokey part, then devein the shrimp. Deveining is like removing the intestine. Some people don't like it and some people don't mind. So if you want to really enjoy it, it is important to remove it. And it is very easy to remove. Just follow what I'm doing and it will come out easily. So I'm gonna continue off camera until I'm done. When I'm done, I'm gonna check on the broth, and as you can see, it is very hot. I'm gonna taste for salt because the Old Bay seasoning is very salty. So I'm gonna taste for salt and add as needed. This is 3 pounds of red potatoes. I'm gonna add the potatoes first because they take the longest time to cook. I'm gonna cover it and let it cook for about 10 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I'm gonna add this pre-cut corn on the cob and cook until they are done. Then I'm gonna add 1 large onion cut into 2 and 1 head of garlic. I'm gonna cover it and bring it to a boil again while I prepare the lobster tails. The lobster tails are about 3 pounds. I'm gonna quickly wash them, then cut them into 2. To cut through the very thick shell, you're gonna need a very sharp knife or a knife that has some weight. Cutting them into 2 exposes the flesh, which makes it easier to remove the flesh from the shells. I was too focused on this that I forgot about the orange juice and lemon juice. So I'm gonna squeeze in the juice of 1 lemon and the juice of 1 large orange. Let me use this time to send out a very special shout out to all those that have subscribed. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you and God bless you. So I'm just gonna give it a quick stir, then cover it and let it cook until the potatoes and the corn are done. The corn and the potatoes have been cooking for a while now, so I'm just going to check to see if they are done. Then I'm going to remove them from the pot and transfer them into an aluminum tray. This is my largest pot and it is limited in its capacity to contain everything. So I'm going to be cooking everything in batches and transfer them when they are done into the same tray. Next are the crab legs. These are snow and king crab legs. I have already washed them, so I'm just gonna cook them for about 5 to 10 minutes. They cook pretty quickly, so I'm just gonna cover it and let them cook. While they are cooking, I'm gonna prep my sausages. I am using smoked uncured kielbasa. I'm gonna be using about 2 pounds. So I'm gonna cut them into my desired size and shape. The sausages are fully cooked, So I'm just gonna heat them up and in that process introduce the flavor into the broth. After 10 minutes, the crab legs are ready. Sorry about the steam, it is fogging up the lens. There is nothing I can do about it. There is no better position to put the camera, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. After removing the crab legs, I'm gonna drop in the sausages and the lobster tails. I'm gonna cook them for about 5 to 10 minutes. Like the crab legs, the lobster tail cooks quickly, so you don't have to overcook it. And like I said earlier, the sausages are already done, so we're just heating up the sausages. Cover and let it cook. After 10 minutes, they are ready, so I'm just gonna remove them and add them to the tray. At this point, we are done cooking everything, so let us make the sauce. So to make this sauce, you're gonna need a large onion and a head of garlic, which I have already diced and minced. I'm also gonna be using some sausages for the sauce. It is optional but totally worth it. I'm also gonna be using a handful of diced flat leaf parsley. This is what they look like. It is for color and flavor. I'm also gonna be using some broth of the seafood boil. So I'm gonna strain it and set it aside. In a pan, I'm gonna pour in about a quarter cup of olive oil and turn on the heat. When it is hot enough, I'm gonna add the sausages. I'm gonna saute the sausages until they develop some color. Meanwhile, the flavor from the sausages will be infused into the oil. As you can see, the sausages have developed a very nice color, so I'm gonna remove them. In the same pan, I'm gonna melt a pound of butter. I am not going to wait for the butter to melt completely before adding the minced garlic and the chopped onions. I'm also going to be adding a tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning, a tablespoon of smoked paprika, a tablespoon of cayenne pepper, a tablespoon of crushed red pepper flakes, a tablespoon of black pepper. I'm going to stir it to combine. Add salt to taste. I'm also gonna squeeze in the juice of 1 lemon. I'm gonna crush in 1 large Maggi crayfish. In order for it to develop a very delicious flavor, I cooked it for about 15 minutes. I'm also gonna add the broth from the seafood boil to intensify the flavor. You can use about 1 to 2 cups of the broth. I let it cook for about 5 minutes before adding the shrimps. Shrimp, like other seafood, cook quickly, so I'm gonna cook them until they look more like pink. At this time, I'm gonna add the sausages to the sauce. It is going to take about 10 minutes for the shrimps to get cooked because they are not equally exposed to the same amount of heat. After 10 minutes, they are ready. As you can see, the color has changed and they have the C shape. The last thing I'm gonna add is the parsley. It adds color and flavor to the sauce and you don't have to cook it, just turn off the heat after adding it. The flavor will naturally infuse into the hot sauce. The eggs are done and added to the tray, so everything is ready for the sauce. I'm gonna pour the sauce over everything. The sauce is gonna coat every single thing in the tray. I'm gonna say this, cooking seafood boil and making the sauce requires a lot of work, but I'm telling you it is worth it because this recipe is so delicious. And another thing you should know about it is that it is very costly to make. Just imagine buying this from a restaurant. So it is better and cost effective to make it by yourself. I make this on special occasions, especially birthdays, and my family cannot get enough of it because it is always delicious. So now that you know how to make seafood boil and the sauce, why don't you give this recipe a try? I promise you, you're gonna enjoy it and you're gonna be so proud of yourself. So thank you guys for watching. Till I see you next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.